everyone, it's Tanya from Royal City Nursery. One of the things we want to do for the fall anyway is because the soil's warm, that means we're going to get all kinds of root growth. If we've got lots and lots of root growth going on, there's no top growth, that's okay. We're going to save the top growth for next spring, but it means for next spring you actually have a plant that's much further ahead. So some of the things that are beautiful to put in the ground right now are ornamental grasses. So I'm standing in front of the bench right now. And one of the reasons I love the grasses, if you can see, we're actually filming on a beautiful breezy day. You can actually see the tops of these move. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Leave your grasses up because they are going to be the seed heads that actually feed the little finches and the sparrows in the springtime, or rather in the winter, sorry. So we've got the different kinds of miscanthus. So this one here gets a fuzzy head on it. Or we can look at some little blue stems. This one is one of the natives. Gorgeous, gorgeous fall color right now. Most of the spring, we expect little blue stem to be a bluey green. The fall generally tends to be purple. And if we skip on down to this end, we've got the switch grasses. This is actually my personal favorite. I love the seed heads on these. And more importantly, I love the burgundy leaf. And then listen to the sound, right? Beautiful. So this for me is peace and tranquility. But again, we can get them in the ground now. You're going to get them in the ground, plant them as you would normally, and then make sure you remember to water them. Leave them up for the winter time. Come on over here. We're going to take a look at a couple other perennials you can get in the ground right now. So things like coral bells, right? Coral bell is a semi-evergreen, and this one is phenomenal in the shade. So a little bit of shade, a little bit of sun. It still needs the bright light in order to keep the color. We've got a little bit of a fall color going on right now, which is nice. Behind me, we actually have some hosta. And I know you're looking at me going, oh my God, why another hosta? Well, why do we need another hosta? Because they're really good ground covers. And there's a bunch of different varieties. I know they've been hit by frost, but trust me, the bottoms are still good. For you people that are into computer programming, I gotta say that's not me. This is Gardener 2.0, and the leaves for next year are still loading, right? So we gotta let them load. But actually, come on up, and we'll do a little bit of a sprint into our flowering shrub yard, and we can take a look at what's up there. Again, we plant shrubs and trees right now in the fall because exactly for the same reason of a perennial, we expect the soil to be warm and it means we're going to be further ahead. However, that means you got to remember to water it, right? And I know a lot of us are starting to turn our taps off outside. That's okay. We just need to remember to water it. When we look at our flowering shrub yard, I know there's not a lot up here right now. There's still a few things. So we think hydrangeas. We've got some beautiful dried blooms, so that's going to give us some nice texture. To my left, we have a sonic bloom Weigela. And even now, we're still getting some decent green leaf on this little guy, but they flower red trumpet-shaped flowers, really good for hummingbirds. But look at the fall color on that leaf. Gorgeous, gorgeous little plant. And if we go a little bit further, we're now getting into some purple leaf sand cherries. Whoop! There we are. We'll let the camera get in front of me. Right? Look at the color on that. And again, one of the things I like about sand cherries, take a look at the stem. So even once the purple leaves fall off, you've got a purple stem. So in terms of winter, so that January, February, we don't have just a boring stick, right? You've got a non-boring stick, which is awesome. And more importantly, this is one, little pink flowers in the springtime. You can cut the branches on these tail end of March, early part of April, bring them in and get them forced. So then you get the flowers and some leaves inside and get some color in there. I hope that helps. I hope that inspires you. We'll see you this weekend to get some plants in the ground. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.